Monday and I am back out on my walks. So you'll probably notice that you won't get any footage of me doing early morning walks on a Saturday or Sunday, and that is because on a Saturday normally I've got my strength session and then I go for a walk down to the swimming centre, so I might put that in. And then on a Sunday I'm normally here for a long bike ride. We do recording footage then, and I might post some of the rides that we do. So yeah, you probably won't see the roundup of walks. So yeah, you'll just kind of get Monday to Friday, and I'll do a short roundup. So here's week 2, and I'm gonna go for a walk around the park, have a coffee. I've got my black glasses on today because I've lost my red ones, and it's a bit later than normal. Again, I am on annual leave, so I'm not as tied to time, but tomorrow it's back to 5 AM wake up. So I was actually quite excited last night to put some clothes out ready for this morning and get up this morning and come out for a walk. And although I was a bit more groggy and a bit more tired, which is contributed to by the fact that I had a bit more of a late night over the last couple of nights, I actually enjoyed getting up, and then as soon as I got outside I just felt, I don't know, I felt like I was ready to go for a walk. And it's nice because I've realised it can give me some really nice headspace, some time for me, but also some headspace where I can clear my thoughts ahead of work, which in my job is going to be perfect. My walk done, now time to head home and get a few jobs done, and then tonight I've got my physio, so quite excited for that. It's week 2 and it's Tuesday and it's about 5:10 in the morning, and I'm out on a walk, which I was really excited for today. And last night I was sat and the thought popped into my head that I needed to essentially recalibrate my brain to get ready for work because I've had a long weekend. And the nice thing was, rather than me having to sit and get back into my work headspace last night, I can actually focus on it today. So these morning walks are going to be a perfect kind of breaking point for me to settle back into the rhythm after a weekend, after a long weekend, after annual leave, and just kind of deal with things on the morning as they're going to happen, rather than thinking about them the night before, which should in turn help me sleep. So I'm gonna go round town, show you some really fun things around there, and then head home for a bit of breakfast, get ready for work, and start the day. I had my physio last night. Now, I went private because I'm still waiting for the letter through from the hospital. When I last spoke to them, they said it could be 6 to 8 weeks, so I could have been looking to the middle of June. So I decided that I would get the ball rolling and start some private physio, and the news isn't bad. So he doesn't think I'm going to do any more damage to it. He doesn't think there's anything seriously wrong, as in whatever had caused the original injury has possibly healed, and I'm left with the ongoing pain, which with some targeted physio moves which he's given me to do as a daily workout, which I was going to do in the mornings, but I think I might actually do in the evenings, some daily stretching, and yeah, just following these routines I should be able to kind of help it. He's also advised heat and massage and given me some pointers on some of the moves I was already doing, so it's not bad news. And in fact, actually, he said that there's nothing to say that I couldn't start running, not yet, but I can still definitely run at some point, so that's quite exciting. So I'm walking through the town, go past the museum, head back down, head home. Nice short one. I'll keep it to about 10 minutes today. It's Wednesday and it's raining, so I have got a coat on today because it's also a bit colder as well, and brought my umbrella with me to keep me dry. Now, when the alarm first went off and I heard the rain outside, I was a bit apprehensive about coming out, but as soon as I got my coat on and grabbed my umbrella, I was actually quite excited to come out in the rain, because you get something from rain that you don't get when it's sunny. You get the sound of the rain on the umbrella, so it's quite fun. So it's Thursday, so we're actually nearly already at the end of the week, which this week's gone a lot quicker than I would have liked. And I'm walking up through the town today, so I'll probably go head around the museum. It's... By the time I get out of the walk, I'm absolutely fine. Actually, by the time I get dressed for the walk, I'm really excited for it. It's just that initial waking up. It's that initial getting out of my nice, warm, cosy bed. That's the bit I struggle with. But I know that I'm excited for the walk, which is the main thing, because as long as I'm enjoying it, it's worth me still doing. So, come and join me for a walk today. So I'm coming down past St Ethelwald's house, which is a really nice place that it opens up the garden, so like during the day you can actually just go and sit in there and sit by the river. It's really nice and peaceful, and you know, stuff like this I don't really have at home. It's a cat. So it's nice to have that. I'm double backing now, walking back, just gone past one of the churches. And yeah, head home, have some breakfast, get changed, try not to run over by a car. It's 5:15 and it's really quite windy and blustery out here, so I don't know how much of this you'll hear. I've layered up because I'm cold. It's not cold, but I'm cold, so just layering up. I'm going to try a different walk today, so I'll show that to you. And this is week 2, day 10. It's Friday. So this is a nice little cut through path, and it's quite pretty little patch, but it's not very often I can come up here. It is popular with dog walkers, and it's probably a little muddy underfoot, so I might be in the wrong shoes, but it's quite nice. So it's kind of the end of another week of walks first thing in the morning. Now I won't be doing early morning walks on a weekend, because normally on a Saturday I'm up and out swimming, and then on a Sunday I'm out on a long bike ride. So I'm already up early and out the door and doing something, and one of the reasons for doing this is not only to give me some headspace but also to get me moving first thing in the morning. And because I'm already doing that on a weekend, there's no point me getting up and walking as well. So yeah, here's another 5 days of walking. It's been great showing you a bit more of my local routes.